Hey guys, I just wanted to quickly come on here because I wanted to show y'all how I make my Spanish rice. So let's do it. This is very not traditional. It's very like the quick way. So I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Okay, so first things first, you would need some oil, but I actually am out of oil, so I'm just gonna use 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter instead. And then you want to use 1 cup of jasmine rice. I use the Great Value jasmine rice. I'm going to go ahead and give that a nice little mix and let it toast up. And once it's a little nice and golden, then you want to go ahead and add your water. So while that is getting nice and toasted, I'm going to go over the seasonings I'm going to use real quick. So like I said, this is very like non-traditional. The traditional way would be to use like fresh tomato, garlic, onion, toast them up, put them in a blender with some water and chicken bouillon, and you make it like your natural broth. But because I'm not doing it that way, I'm just going to add 2 cups of water to the rice, and then I'm gonna add some Knorr chicken bouillon powder and then the tomato powder, and then I like to add a little bit of a garlic and onion powder since I don't have the fresh garlic and onion. And then my little trick is like I like to add some sazon. This just gives it a beautiful color, but also just gives it like that citrusy taste. It just takes it like up to another notch, you know? It's super good. Okay, so I lowered the heat because we're gonna add the water. And then you want it just like this. You don't want it too toasted, just lightly toasted. And then add your water. And then you're gonna add all your seasonings and let that come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, then you're gonna put it on low and then cover it with a pan or cover it with a lid for about 15 minutes. So I do about a tablespoon of chicken bouillon. I'm gonna do about like half a tablespoon of the tomato powder, a sprinkle of the garlic and the onion, and then a sprinkle of the sazon. Then you want to give it a nice mix and a little taste to make sure that the flavor is there. If it needs more flavor, go ahead and add more flavor, but mine is perfect, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Okay, so I turned the heat onto low and I covered it with the lid. I'm gonna let it cook for 15 minutes, and then once that's up, I'll turn off the heat and let it sit for 5 minutes without taking off the lid. This is the finished product of the Spanish rice. Look how good it looks.